it was an existing cafe, so we took it over. And the reason we took over is because it was closed because the guy was retiring, and I felt that it would be an interesting business to look at in terms of providing employment opportunities and potential of profits. I mean, the ideal with a social enterprise is obviously you start making profits that can make up for the money you lose elsewhere.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, a caveat to that, is I'm not sure how easy that is if you're straying way off your business experience. So from a business model, I would say Hunky struggles, but actually in terms of providing opportunity to people, it does do that. That way is, I mean, the recession is killing Newport. If you come into Newport, it's the theory was, and a couple of years ago the restaurants were, the big thing around here that does do well is the big coffee chains like Nero's and Costa and Starbucks and Coffee One, but everything else is really struggling.
Right.
And we're in that category. So yes, the ideal would be that, because I feel like a niche market, I mean, the reason I was very interested, because I think trying to compete with what's out there for the big boys is difficult. There are a lot of vegetarians, so, well, not a lot, but I hope there'll be enough vegetarians that actually go, oh, this is interesting. We go slightly out the town centre to access this. Well, no, I mean, it's not in the sense of as I say, when we got it, the economy was much better, and Newport was it was never been vibrant, but it was more vibrant, where at the moment it really is struggling as a city. And if that's struggling, all the businesses, are really vulnerable at the moment, and we're in that category, really. Enterprises, you've got to have successes and failures.
Yeah.
And, I think the jury's out on Hunky Dorys, to be perfectly blunt, but that's what I'm saying about doing the stuff with Tata. That makes us money. Doing the stuff if we get the contract with Newport City buses to test and advise, that will be pure, money we can make. There will be other schemes that we set up that don't quite work in the way we thought, but they can be tweaked. We ran a website design company for 5 years, and for 3 of those years it did really well. The last 2 years it didn't do so well. So it's like any business. You've got to be brave enough to do it. But the main point of social enterprise for me is about giving people opportunity. Yeah, definitely. I think that is right.
Yeah.
I think it's important that you give it the best possible chance. But also, you recognise that in any business, it takes time.
Yeah.
And I think, like with Hunky Dorys, all we made a mistake was putting a person on a salary where you're better to pay them for the hours that they work and give them some incentive for the business to operate, like you would in any